Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, strafologists. Welcome to Tim Trials League Week 2. It's double trouble tonight. We've got two maps, half an hour each. I've taken a look at these maps. It's gonna be interesting, don't you think, Al?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
As always, joining me is Al, CrazyAl.
That's me.
If you will. Or I'm joining him. I'm not sure which.
Yeah, I think we're joining Adam. We're both here joining Adam.
We're both here joining Adam, who's twiddling knobs in the background, and he's also doing some production. Are we in? We're in already.
We're in already, and we've got our first time set at 27.6 by cans. So this is, of course, a map called Mystic BR, or just BR. It's a map by Mystically, as I'm sure everyone knows Mystically. He's a cool mapper. He makes all kinds of sadistic maps for people to play. And you might notice something about this map, especially to do with the name of it as well.
It's cold in this map because
freezing.
It's a bit chilly. Yeah, it's an homage, isn't it, to Brandon's maps of late?
Yep, I believe it is.
It's certainly got that feel. This isn't a super taxing map. I think they're gonna enjoy this. This is a nice warm up.
Yeah.
A little appetizer.
Absolutely. Let's switch around a little bit, see how people are getting on. This is, of course, only 30 minutes for these maps. These maps are quite simple. At least this. So this is Mystically by. Sorry, this is TTBR or Mystic BR by Mystic, of course. I already said that. I don't know why I was saying it again. But yeah, as you say, it is an homage to Brandon or BR style maps that I'm sure everyone is familiar with. So quite a simple strafe map. A lot of ADing around the corners.
Yeah, I think. Oh, Cans has just taken about 2 seconds off his time.
Lovely.
I think I was saying this earlier. I think we're gonna get some very, very close times on this map.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because
it's not a complex map. It's really going to come down to the win is going to come down to an extra wall clip or something like that. That's really how I feel like it's gonna turn
definitely.
out. And people have caught on to the little shortcut at the beginning to avoid having to go around that water, but you do have to take it a little wide in order to make it. And that's a good second time save there, so there's no excuse not to go for that.
So it looks like some people are having a little bit of trouble getting that last jump across before the finish line. So there is a little bit of, don't get me wrong, it's not like extremely simple map. There is a little bit of thinking to do in terms of your spacing and such, but I expect by the time we're at least, 10-15 minutes in, people will have got their route almost down and they'll just be grinding for times.
Yeah, I think something like 10 minutes on this map is more than enough to get your spacing down and to kind of understand. Also, by 10 minutes, you hope, because of the momentum you gain on this map, hopefully, by the time you get to that last point, you're going to have enough speed to worry less about the spacing on the last jump. I think at this point, they're still building up their speed. They're working out how they can optimize and how they can get to that speed at the end. And so it's making a slightly bigger deal of the spacing there on the last jump. But yeah, if we're looking at Leaf Green, you can see that he had plenty of speed, barely had to worry about the spacing on that last jump.
Just watched Knight set another record time there. 25.1 we're at now on this map. He did have the speed, but bumped the wall towards the end and didn't make that last gap before the finish line.
So that, I mean, I played this earlier for like 15-20 minutes, right? And I thought, okay, in half an hour, I think sub 25 is reasonable.
Oh, wow.
And we're 5 minutes in almost, and we're basically going to hit sub 25 in the next minute or two, it feels like.
Yeah, absolutely. Ninja also very close with 25.4. Leaf 25.4 again. In fact, almost everyone, the majority of the server has a 25 at this point.
Which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I think it'd be interesting to see. I'm gonna keep a little score of this on my own machine here. I'm gonna.
Have you got a pen and paper? You still
No.
haven't got that yet? No, okay.
No, I mean that was for the previous setup, but that was necessary. But for this, not so much. But I want to keep an eye on the difference between highest and lowest scores as the map goes on, and to see if it shifts, because I think the gap is going to narrow significantly as time goes on.
Going to make it, or he isn't. Wow, that last gap was proving quite difficult. And there's a sub 25, 24.2 tonight, so quite a big gap, almost a full second. Off to a good start here, just over 5 minutes. 5 minutes through. How do you mean? Yeah, all you have to do is go and sign up. If you haven't already signed up, then you know how we can't get you in if you don't already sign up. So I'll post a link to sign up, and it's just 3 questions, just your name and stuff. That will get you into the spreadsheet, into the system, and we can get you in for the second round. Second round is going to start. This map is only 30 minutes long, and then we'll take a 5-minute break, and then we'll have another map, another 30 minutes. And yeah, anyone can join for that. We'll work that out.
Yeah, there's still points up for grabs, and it doesn't mean you don't stand a chance, because there's people like Brandon who's got maps on here that he won't be able to enter. So there's room for you in the leaderboard, let's just say.
You can if you want. That's the current standings from last week. Now, because of how the EE system works, when we get the standings from the first map, it might look a bit strange, because how it works is the lowest score is removed from. So your lowest score, your worst time on the map, is removed from the overall standings. Now, obviously, because we're only going to have 2 scores, it may look a bit strange after the second map, but after the third map it should look a bit more normal, and we'll get a clearer picture of what the standings are looking like for the second week.
Makes sense.
So Night already sub 24, we're on 23.7 now. Not even 10 minutes in. Let's switch around a bit, see how others are doing. Let's watch Cans. Cans is a pretty good runner. Not off the top of my head right now, no.
Yeah, we're entering kind of optimization territory here, where people want that perfect start. You can see Cans, who's just resetting, wanting that perfect start. I thought it would take, maybe 15 minutes before people started. There we go. Didn't seem super optimal, but... and he knew it. Oh, you're following me? I'm switching like a madman. Apologies. I kept looking at the stream to see who you were following, but you were following who I was following a minute ago, so I was caught in some endless loop. Yeah.
It's a mess here at Conlan.
Yeah, I'm going to take a look at Kioi and see what he can do in terms of catching up with Brandon, with Knight. Sorry, if it's even in the realm of possibility.
Brandon on the mind.
But well, it's an homage, an ode to Brandon.
So what do you think, chat? Does this map feel like a BR map? Has Mystically succeeded in emulating Brandon's distinct mapping style? What do you think?
Ooh, that's a nice time. PB for Kioi, 24.25, but still half a second behind Knight, who's leading. I don't think we didn't see you doing a bit of time trials last night, Rue.
Oh yeah, we caught you.
We saw that. We saw that.
We saw you running. What was it?
Wreck Fresh, was it?
Wreck Fresh, indeed. Yeah. He's back in the game, lads. Rue has returned. He is returned. Sorry.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Nice. We just got word there from production that Narkos is leading on server 2 with, what was it, 25 flat? 25.6 rather. So nice, very good from server 2. A man with many talents. VQ3 champion. Vanilla physics champion Narkos, indeed. Unchallenged, unbeaten. Well, I think he was beaten, but unchallenged.
Okay, well, it comes as no surprise. I've done the maths. I've done the calculations.
Right.
5 minutes into the map, there was 3.2 seconds between first and 8th place.
Go on.
And at 11 minutes, there was 2.5 seconds between first and 8th place. So as expected, the times are closing. I got a feeling that we might actually get within. Will we get within 1 second? I don't know. I don't know.
Everyone within 1 second?
Yeah, it's a push, isn't it?
Well, this is the stream server, so these are supposed to be some of the best.
Knight just PV'd.
Knight just PV'd again. These are supposed to be some of the best runners we have in the tournament. Obviously, things like latecomers and that can disrupt. So there might be some other people who maybe deserve stream server status.
I want to see what Knight's doing, because he's almost a full second above Kioi.
Yeah, that is quite a difference between first and second place right now. What's he doing right?
He's clipping everything.
All the corners.
Oh. I need to learn to alt tab better. So smooth, like butter. Oh, we want to see all the clips. We want to see all the clips. Nice.
Ooh. Oh, so sad.
That was going to be a low 23 though, even without going above.
Almost halfway through now.
Delios has PB'd in 8th place. He's still got 1/10 to find to get into 7th. but it has had the effect of reducing the distance in time between first and eighth place.
So if you weren't here last week and you're maybe not too familiar with the point system, players are encouraged to grind as much as possible to get their time down as much as possible. So even though Knight is like almost a full second ahead of Kioi right now, like he will still benefit from grinding his time down even more, you know? Like,
yeah, so first place will get 1,000 points, and then the closer you are in time to the top position, the closer to 1,000 points you will get.
Yep.
Essentially.
So the bigger gap that Knight can put between him and second place means the lower amount of points that Cans will get, or whoever is in second place will get. Assuming that Knight does win. You know, crazier things have happened.
He PB'd again, 23.541. But he's still, yeah, I don't know how much he's going to be able to optimize this, but I'm sure he'll find a way. Knight will surprise us, I'm sure. But yeah, I think it's a very good point system because it just, yeah, it encourages people to keep trying, keep narrowing the gap. And of course, for the person in first place, never to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Always want to increase that distance. And Cans has come into second place now with a 23.8. That's very nice. Kioi is going to be pissed. So let's see what Kioi can do.
Nice wall clip.
Oh, that was nice, but still in the 24 area. These wall clips are wonderful, says Fractal Jaguar. They are indeed. Pleasure to watch. Rue says, Kioi still has a vision for a sicker time. I can feel it, I can feel it. There is purpose. Fat clips, yes. He's trying to clip that second corner, which is ambitious, I think, but could be quite nice. There we go. Heavy on those D-turns. And a bit of A-turn as well. He's mixing it up. Oh, I think he almost didn't expect to get that clip. He knew he wasn't going to get that one. F2'd. Speed widget still not working in spec mode. Yes, we know. It is
10 years.
Rating. It does make a big difference. And I think it would help us understand, you know, just being able to see different runners' speeds at different points in the map. Get an understanding of, like, checkpoints would be nice as well.
Yes, Quick Almighty, they only have 30 minutes this week. There are 2 maps to play this week, so we divided them 30 minutes each. So it's double points this week. 2 rounds instead of 1, essentially. This is the first map of the 2, yep. Don't forget, like, we have a bunch of people streaming. We got Piodsky, we got Ninja, Narkos, Peenstreaker, and Halvo RGB, or whatever, however you say his name. they're all streaming on Twitch. So if you want to go check them out, they're all on, some of them are in different servers. MBC and Zoot are currently waiting to be playing round 2 this week, so you can check them out in a bit as well. So it's pretty cool. We got all these people streaming time trials.
So the time differential between 1st and 8th place has increased. It's gone from 2.5 seconds to 2.7 seconds between the 10th and 20th minute, which is interesting. It means that the faster people are getting faster.
Typical Knight.
At a faster rate than the slower people. If you get what I'm saying.
I get it.
If you don't, that's
the rich get richer.
The rich get richer, yeah. This is inequality. Addison's trickle down times. It's a myth.
It kind of does trickle down though, because when Knight, I noticed something like when Knight like releases or when he submits a time or uploads a video, suddenly people start getting better times on the same map.
That's true.
It's
but
weird how that works, isn't it?
Given the setup that we have not created the conditions for that to happen.
We have not. We've deliberately not created the conditions.
And
although anyone can just tune into the stream and watch while they play.
True.
So you know that is a thing. There's not much we can do about that.
But I think, given the analogy, we've established that Knight is the Bezos of time trial.
I think you're right. We stand on the shoulders of giants. We certainly do, Drew. That's a good quote.
Kyo is still struggling. Shall we? Delios just put in a 25, so we have reduced the time differential. Let's check out. Let's see what Delios is doing.
I noticed to begin with, like he was like W turning all the corners. He was like trying to strafe as much as possible and W turning around. He has since started AD turning, which is definitely what you want to be doing on Brandon maps. Brandon maps are not one of these drifting maps where you drift around all the corners with W only. Yeah, it's definitely better to AD these kinds of maps. You really see the power of AD turning when you play a Brandon map.
So the time differential is down to 2.1 seconds between 1st and 8th place. So the overall trend is a reduction. The faster not getting faster. Knight is not Jeff Bezos. It's all a lie.
Oh wow. It's probably a good thing. Has anyone noticed yet that there are letters on the floor and it spells out Brandon?
Oh, I did notice the B, but I thought it looked a bit like a Bitcoin symbol, so I thought it was like, pay me for this map. Oh, someone mentioned it in the chat earlier. Well observed.
Yeah.
I didn't notice because when I was running this earlier, I was just going too fast. I couldn't, it was a blur.
Yeah.
It was a blur.
Fair play.
Sorry.
Who is Brandon? Brandon is he's an old school Quake 3 player / mapper who makes pretty cool maps. So Brandon, like, one of the things I was going on about when Brandon started releasing maps was like, he's capable of making such great maps that work so well because he has a really good understanding, a high level understanding of the strafing mechanics. Basically, Brandon is a very good runner. Never mind, like, forget what he tells you. Brandon's a very good runner, and I think because of that experience and because of his like overall skill level and experience and mapping from Quake 3, it allows him to make such good maps.
Yeah, and I think the thing is that maps like this, they're not alienating anyone, right? Anyone of any level can play, but. Yeah. What makes a good map like this, or in this style, is one that can cater and can open up opportunities for people of higher skill levels as well. And only people who have that skill level can actually create maps like that. At least with the frequency that Brandon has anyway.
Right, we've got 5 minutes left. Why don't we switch over to night and see what you can do in this final stretch?
Well, he's improved at 20 to 23.32, so that's pretty cool. Oh, it's so smooth. It's almost going too fast there. Wall clip looking mighty difficult.
Yeah, if you want to sign up, I have posted the Google Forms link. Submit that Google Forms, join the time trials Discord, and then we can get you in for the next round. After this, we will be taking a 5-minute break. How's it going, Gaz? And then we'll be going straight into the next map. So please sign up before then, because we will not be stopping and letting latecomers in. Once the map starts, that's it. So if you want in, sign up now. Let me know. Join the Discord, Diabotical Racing Discord. That's the one. At me on Discord if you can't see the Time Trials League channel, and I'll get you in there. This is your last chance. You got 10 minutes, and then that's when we start.
He's serious.
I'm fully serious.
Is he going to better his time? You know, the speed he's going at the end of the map, he doesn't seem to be able to make that jump over the top. I don't know if it's really costing him though. That's what I'm not sure about. Don't know if there's time to be found there in that last jump. CO32, you like watching the Fasty Boys. They do make it look easy though, they do.
Go back to the pathway.
I got a good feeling about this run. Oh. Slight bonk. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, it's going to be a struggle to find that extra tenth. But he did do a slight bonk, so was a little side bonk. A little side bonk.
Go back to the pathway.
Yep, and don't forget to use the bonk command whenever someone bonks. Any bonk counts. Top down bonk, side bonk, full frontal bonk, rear bonk, all of them work. Phil.
Go back.
One day we'll be able to see the UPS meter and you'll never see knights do anything but go up. But that's the trick, isn't it? That is the trick.
Yeah, just always have your UPS meter go up.
Best
Never
advice.
let it go down.
Best advice I ever got was if your UPS meter is not going up, you are doing something wrong. Why? Why is it not going up?
It's like, how do you improve in Duel? When you do a demo review, you look for your mistakes and then you think about, how do I not make that mistake? And you eliminate your mistakes one by one. So you do the same thing and race, you look at at what point your UPS meter is not increasing, and you think, why is it not increasing? How do I stop that from happening? How do I make it so it's constantly increasing? And then you just one by one eliminate those times when it doesn't increase, and there you go.
And that's GG.
That is indeed GG.
Yeah, Delios unfortunately not being able to better his time in the last 10 minutes, staying at 25.502. Yeah, and the time differential staying at 2.1 seconds between first and 8th place. Now, my theory, and the reason I'm putting this data together, is because I feel like on the next map, the time differential's going to be a bit wider. But I won't go into why I think that just yet. We'll wait till we're on that map before we start talking about that map. Don't want to give any of the players any hints about what's in store. Let's just say that this was a tasty appetizer. Not to diminish this map, of course, but yeah, I'm interested to see what's going to happen in the next one. Now, we're going to take a little break now, aren't we? While Al does a little tabulation, little maths in the background. So we will be back in a few minutes for map number 2. Welcome back. We are, well, we're started. We're started on our second map. It's called Carmen. And
Who's it
yeah,
by? Who made the map?
I have no idea who made the map, Al.
I think it's someone called Brandon. So first we got a pretend, we got a Brandon appetizer, and now we're hitting you with the full Brandon.
The full Brandon experience. The
Another
FBE.
another new VR map for everyone to enjoy. I know how much you all love the first two. And there we go. We got a time already from Cans, 31.8. Let's go.
Nice. So one of the things that I held back is that I think this map's a little bit trickier than the previous one. It's going to cause a few more problems. It's going to cause a few more bonks. It cause a few more upsets. And I think that by the end of the 30 minutes, we're going to have some people on here that are going to be a bit frustrated, feeling that they haven't necessarily got their best time. So yeah, it's a little bit more of a challenge, this one, I think. And it's going to require a little bit more of shifting between A and D and W, I think, to really get the most out of it. I'm following Zoot right now, who's just having a leisurely look around, which I always enjoy, because it gives you an opportunity for you to see what's going on in the runner's mind. What is Zoot thinking? What is going on in his head? He's looking for shortcuts. He's looking for opportunities. How can he exploit them? And everyone is finished. Everyone has a time. Night is ahead. We should just probably call it a day, shouldn't we? Really, at this point, 1 minute 56 into the map, I think that's it, isn't it? Or maybe not. Maybe we should carry on. Maybe we should let these fine racers duke it out. Now I'm going to have a look at Kyoy, because I think it's important for him to establish his presence on this map, to maybe do what he was unable to do in the first map. Oh, I like that wall clip at the end there. Very nice. And a 30, almost flat. But that's not good enough. Zoot and Cans are already in sub 30 territory. These are all good times. These are all very good times. I think this is maybe the trickiest part. The weaving required in this section. And then once you kind of jump across the gap, it's a bit more plain sailing. The skip here, reasonably easy to do. No big issues there. So a lot of bit of tight cornering at the beginning, then some wide strafes, and then into the tricky middle section where you have to go diagonally through these little areas just after here, as you can see. And then the skip, and then the ending. All in all, a nice map with a bit of challenge in the middle, and that I think that's where we're going to get most of our frustration from today. Now the time differential, I mean, Ninja's got a 39.7, so I mean, I want to see, actually I want to check Ninja out, because it's only a matter of time before Ninja gets himself in the 30s, surely. Or is he going to pull a Brandon on a Brandon? For those of you that weren't here last week, pulling a Brandon means not getting a time. But he has a time, so it's not a full Brandon, perhaps. And I'm sorry, Brandon, I don't mean to use your name in those terms. Think of it as a term of affection, because it's funny. Double Brandon dosage, yes. And he gets a 31. Still in last place, but the time differential between first and last looking a little bit more reasonable now. Knight, I'm going to switch to Knight, because he's in 27 territory now, just about 27.9, and I like it. He knows there's a skip. Look at him. Look at him. He knows it. He knows it. He wants it. He wants it so bad. And personally, I don't know if it is possible. I mean, it seems like it might be, but I'm not sure how. And he seems to have disabused himself of the notion that it is possible, at least for now. Ooh, that was nice. Did you see that? He didn't even need that extra jump there. Oh, the jumps he's saving. Look at this. Masterful. And still at 28. M16 and Leaf Green have exactly the same time, 29.917. Don't think I've seen that before. That's pretty cool. And Knight shaving hundredths, thousandths of his time. Ooh, magic, just magic. Look at that. Smooth as a baby's bottom. It's hard to watch this run and know just where improvements lie, honestly. Hey, Tim Willits. I just can't get over how Brandon moves through that section. Oh, the wall clips! The wall clips! Oh, the wall clips! Oh my god! Those wall clips are unbelievable. Obscene. Pure filth. I'm disgusted. And he's taking the corners as tight as he can without losing speed. 27.6, fantastic. And he did that by taking the corners as tight as he could. Really great time. Hard to see how that is going to be bettered. Let's swap. Let's switch to Kyoy. I mean, he's in second place, but that is a serious time difference. It's almost 2 seconds of time between them. And he's going to want to narrow that gap if he wants to get some points, honestly. Bonk. That's a full frontal bonk there, just in case. Needed to note. Can we get a permanent night count, a little picture-in-picture action? I would ask Adam, but he's doing this for free, so... But we'll take suggestions. We'll take any suggestions regarding stream, and see what we can do in the future, of course. Best way to optimize your run on a random map is tight turns and clipping the hell out of it, says Demolight. Wow, M16 pulling ahead. Did he come from second to last place? No, actually he was in 5th or 6th place. Moved up to 2nd, but surely everyone on the server is just looking at night's time and going, what the F? The thing is, Root, personally, I don't really care about the physics of wall clipping. All I know is it's fucking cool. Give clip. That's all I want. Okay, this could be a good time from QA. Oh! There was a 28 there. That was a guaranteed 2nd place. QA's got Zoot up the rear. They're also very close to each other. M16 says, please can we end? I think the times are okay. and Zoot and Cans overtake him. So Zoot, I believe he came 3rd place last week as well. And that seems to be a comfortable position for him. Cans just on the verge of a 28. And we know Koi can do a 28 because he almost got one in a couple of runs ago, so... Ooh. Yeah, Rue says it's early days, he will have more runs like that in the 28 region, so... Feeling pretty good about Koi's chances of a 2nd place. If you're wondering where the Scot is, he's busy tabulating the scores, I believe, for the first map.
I have finished whatever you say, the scores.
I can imagine you with like one of those kind of tills with a lever and just receipts just like coming out, and you've got like a monocle on. And
I got one of those little green visors on.
Yeah, the visor is mandatory.
A cigarette on the go. I'm not gonna lie, I completely broke the spreadsheet.
Oh no!
Entirely, I just broke it, but I fixed it, so it's fine now. And I can tell you, there has been a oh no, wait, no, there hasn't. Night's still in the lead by a lot.
I didn't see that coming. Indeed, and Koi is in 2nd place on the leaderboard as well. Cans in 3rd.
Yeah, don't want to go too much about the scores right now. We will check them out again. We will check them out at the end of the day. You can head over to diabotical-racing.com/league to see those scores if you like. Piotrski is now number 1. If not, your spreadsheet is broken. Yo, shots fired. So how are we getting on here? I've not been watching.
We're doing
Who's the
alright.
fastest runner?
Oh,
is it Night?
It could be Night, yeah. It might be Night.
Not again.
It was looking pretty dangerous there. The couple 2 seconds between first and second place for a while, but Cans has narrowed the gap a little bit. So we're at 1 second now difference.
Nice.
Positions 3 to 8 have kind of normalized. Ninja doing very well, I think, in 5th.
Oh, and then you just jumped.
Second.
Yeah, that's crazy. Just as
That's
you
fun.
said that, jumps all the
I
way up to
know.
second.
Caster's intuition. Alright, let's go to Cans. Let's see if he can regain second place. He needs to make up 0.3 in order to do so. And Ninja says, don't ask, I don't know how it happened.
I mean, we can all accept that Knight is probably going to win the league. So second place is really is actually first place. And first place is a wash, right? Like, but second place is that's the real first place.
Yeah. But don't tell Knight, because he'll be upset.
Oh, he knows.
So we'll give prize money to second place onwards. That one. Oh, Can's getting overtaken by Knight in the first third of the map. Immediate reset. The mental blow just too much. Disqualify Knight. Surely that's the best disqualification reason ever.
Yeah, you're too good.
You're too good.
much better than everyone else.
I don't think he'd be upset even.
Oh, you know, before the stream, I was like, oh, Raven's uploaded a map called Break Room. I just thought that was weird. I'm pretty sure he did that because we planned to have a 5-minute break between the matches, and I think he swapped the map over to the Break Room, which is just fucking great. I love Raven. Raven's so cool.
Is there a little table with coffee and donuts on it?
Yeah, yeah, there is. Raven's great.
I want to see this. I haven't seen this.
Server 2 switched to Break Room. If only I had realised that was what it was for, I would have done the same.
That's brilliant.
We'll do that. We'll do that next time. Oh, mate.
Oh, we missed out. Why is he keeping all the good ideas to himself?
I know. Raven is the best. Shoutouts to Raven for being such a cool guy.
He's a don. Come on, Cans. 28.6.
It is an improvement, but
I mean, but yeah, it's very marginal. I think that Ninja run was just possibly the biggest jump we've seen
yeah, seriously.
from 6th to 2nd. I want to check out Zoot for a bit. I want to see if he can regain his 3rd place, because
The rivalry, like the rivalry between Zoot and Cans is unreal. Like every time we've had a race with these guys in it, they've been neck and neck.
Yeah.
Like completely neck and neck.
I seem to remember a particularly close one on Mirror Run, is it?
Mirror's Egg?
Mirror's Egg, that's it. I kept thinking Mirror's Edge, and I'm like, no, that's a game. That's a game. Oh. Zoot has decided.
Giving up.
Come on, Zoot.
Is that Zoot? No, it's a different Zoot, mate.
It's Zoot-tastic. No, it is Zoot. Al's trying to mislead you.
defrag Zoot. Zoot's a pretty big defragger. He's been playing defrag for a long time. And he did pretty well in the defrag World Cup. Did better than me in the first round.
He's a good defragger.
Yep.
He's solid player. I'd like to see some defrag emotes in chat if anyone's got them as well. Zoot defrag emotes. You know, 60% forehead. You know the one I'm talking about.
Zoot was the first channel I ever subscribed to on Twitch.
Nice.
Back in the day when he used to do quick live cups every weekend.
125 FPS.
Yeah.
Good old days, mate. Good old days.
Classic. Level Up TV. See, when I really got into Twitch, they weren't like streaming all that much.
When he was casting with Ins and Spuld
Yeah.
with the massive headphones. Spuld was a legend. All I remember is his head was 60% headphones.
And yeah, Level Up TV were awesome. Like Disrepute and Vor, TDM, best TDM casting duo ever. Like TDM is can be fucking impossible to watch, right? Especially if you're not a TDM player. But like those guys just made it watchable. It was amazing.
Yeah, I don't think we can say enough about those guys and what they've done for the Quake community at that time especially.
Yeah.
Kept it alive.
Yeah, seriously.
Zoot is on a good run at the moment.
Let's go.
This could be it.
Big skips.
Oh,
big clips.
Lovely.
Nice. Takes back 4th place.
No, he doesn't take back shit.
Well, Kioi beat him. Kioi was
Okay.
ahead of him. And then he
Sorry,
took back.
that was brutal.
took back 4th. But doesn't quite match Cans as of yet.
Yeah. He wants that third.
Big time.
He wants that third
Telling
place.
you, Cans and Zoot, the biggest rivalry in Diabotical racing.
Yeah, they're always within hundreds of each other. What has Ninja done? He's upset things, man.
Yep.
He's totally upset at the order of things. Good for him. Someone should link that Spuld emote. I think I've seen that one, yeah. I remember trying to find the make and model of those headphones because I was like, they look so comfortable, but I wouldn't have the balls to wear them on camera. Sony, we've narrowed it down. Okay, who should we switch to? We should switch.
Well, it's almost last 5 minutes. Got 6 minutes left. Let's throw it over tonight. See if we can improve the current world records. I wonder what time Brandon has on this map. Probably 0. Sorry, Brandon.
The fastest time. Savage. Listen, it's a gentle ribbing between friends.
Listen, Brandon is my favourite mapper in Diabotical. And he knows it.
Oh look, Knight is winning.
Yeah, it's the same Brandon.
The thing is, why do we watch this when we know Knight is going to win? We watch it because we want to see how fast Knight can go.
I want to see Ninja jump from like 7th place to the 2nd.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
He's done well, and he doesn't know how he did it.
Has he improved since?
He has not.
Nice. Can's
fluke
improving
run.
yet again. Oh, Kioi is overtaking Zoot again. Yikes. Zoot
By
moving
1
down and
point.
back down into 5th place.
You know, maybe he needed that first map as warm-up.
Yeah.
We've got 5 minutes left, or 4 minutes even, if I can count. Cans is very close. I think. Do we want to stay on Knight, or should
Yeah,
we
let's
see if
switch over.
Cans can
Yeah, that's
get
fine.
into 2nd place?
Let's go.
It's only, yeah, just over a 10th for him to make up to pip Ninja to the post.
I believe.
Cutting it tight, but not happy.
MVC has swapped mousepad twice.
I can just
That's
picture
amazing.
that. Just the frantic, just
Yeah.
nothing's working. But in a northern accent, obviously. You would have already changed my pants twice.
Gans is not happy with these times, or these runs at least.
I mean, yeah, he's
Keeps
only got 2.5
resetting.
minutes. 2.5 minutes.
Yo, shout outs to Napalm. How's it going?
Napalm. Mapper extraordinaire. Poor EM16, he had it all at the start of this map, yeah. I'm sure we knew, or he knew, that it wasn't going to last for the duration.
M16 is one of those runners who improves a lot over time, though. Like he never usually does well the first time he plays on a map, but he will grind it and he'll come back. Like I think it was only the next day that he improved his time on last week's map by a lot.
Yeah, it's interesting to know how. It'd be cool to have like a hybrid league where like the bulk of points came from like a small period of time, but then you could get like bonus points for playing it over the week and improving your time over the week.
Yeah.
That could be interesting. Cans eyeing up his potentially his last or penultimate run. This is it. This is his chance for 2nd. Is he going to do it? Feels a little rough. Ooh, almost a bonk. Lines are pretty good. That's a nice skip. Takes it early. Lovely wall clip,
30 seconds remaining.
but it's not enough. It is
Sad.
not enough. Looks like Ninja's gone and taken 2nd place. What an upset.
Yeah, I don't think anyone expected that.
And Ninja being more of a vintage player than a race player. We need style points. Yeah, it's a very hard one to do style points. It's so subjective. Well, that
GG's,
was
everybody.
very good. What are we going to do about points, Al? Because you're going to need some time. Are we going to...
Yeah, I can just quickly put them in. I'll see if we can get Knight on here to talk some shit.
Sounds good.
Try to get the mappers in, but I think Brandon's a little bit busy and Mystic is feeling a bit shy.
Oh.
But that's okay. We won't hold it against them.
So, first place, Brandon with 29.17. And last place, Kyoi, which is a surprise, I have to say. That is a surprise, with 28.737. So we're looking at one, is that one? Dude, the time differences. No, what am I looking at? My scoreboard's all wrong. My scoreboard is all wrong. And my Diabotical has crashed. Fantastic. Yeah, it's a full crash.
A
Lovely
full
stuff.
crash. It's a full reset.
It's a full reset. I've heard that many times in the last
Too
few
many
days.
times.
Too many times. Team runs. Oh,
He fucking did that last time. Didn't he? He did that in one of the 1v1 cups.
NVC has put in a decent time. I'm just watching that clip now.
Because the clip was called 11 minutes.
28.585.
That's amazing. Poor bastards.
He should have just stopped at the 30-minute mark. Like, why?
Yeah, why do that to yourself?
Why? After show, asks Tim. Discuss show some new Diabotical world records.
We can't get Knight in. Knight's too busy.
That's fine. We basically hear from him all the time.
Yeah, well, he's always winning, isn't he? The prick.
He's always winning them. All right, I won't go that far, but
The bastard.
calm down.
Who does he think he is? Being good at the game.
Robbing everyone of excitement. I enjoyed these two maps tonight. I thought they were very good. Very good companion maps. Work very well together.
Jaguar is just demanding that we get someone. Who can we get? Who wants to talk? Get Too Good? God,
Let's
no.
get Jaguar on if he wants to hear
Yeah,
someone.
Jaguar, why don't you come in and talk?
Hear your own bloody voice, mate.
And do some analysis on this. Yeah, MVC, we saw it.
We were just saying you should just stop. Just stop at 30 minutes because you're just punishing yourself.
That's sad.
Nobody wants to hear your voice.
I've heard Jaguar's voice. He sounds like Zoot. Come on here. Come on the stream and pretend to be Zoot. Like, you could pass. He could. That's hilarious.
Really? Rail for a rail?
Alright, I'm gonna get to work on these scores. Yeah, why not?
Good game, says Knight. Good games. M16 asking Ninja, how did you get that extra time? I don't think Ninja knows himself, but he says no clue what happened. God run. Yep. Kind of want to watch Zoot put in a 28.3 that he need for second place. But 28.64 would have been enough to put him in third, I believe. He's not beating himself up. He was only ever playing himself. Real time trial players play the map. $2,000 viewer raid hype. What are you chatting about? Yeah, sub 30 is pretty tricky on this map. Hey Knight, good job mate. Well played, as always. Get the underdogs into the Discord. Who should we get? Or Jeff? I don't know, something. Jeff strikes me as a bit of a loose cannon, to be honest.
Jeff could say anything.
Yeah. Alright, we got Narkos. Narkos is here.
Hello.
Hey Narkos, how you doing, mate?
I'm good. Sweaty.
Sweaty.
How are you guys?
Yeah, good, thanks. What were your times?
I think whatever
was a
night
blur.
got minus 1 second, probably somewhere around those times.
Mm.
No, I had. Oof, I'm not sure. 30.
It was all a blur, right?
Yeah. I'm sure there's screenshots
Right.
somewhere.
7-9 you got for that map.
What was that, Al? You cut out just there.
Sorry, 30.379.
30.379.
Yeah.
Which was the best on your server.
Yeah.
And for the first map, it was 25.344.
All right.
20, yeah, 25 is a very, very solid time on that map, I think. As you can imagine, on the server we were looking at, we saw some pretty ridiculous times.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go back and watch those. 'Cause-
Yeah. Well, we had. I do have the times here. They're not in order, but obviously, hey, guess who came first?
Hmm.
Yes.
Was
tricky
it
one.
Jeff from the Pasta crew?
It was not.
What was the
It was-
fastest time?
The fastest
By
time was night 27.4. Oof. Yeah, very, very well played by him.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
And his time on the first map, because I have the first and last times here, was 23.32. So,
Nice.
very
Yeah.
good times. Very good times.
Yeah. There was a clear theme of the maps today. Lots of
Yeah.
AD turning, I guess was the theme.
Would you say that kind of fits into your strengths, or did you
No.
find it a little bit? No.
Absolutely not.
What are your strengths?
Vanilla.
Yeah, yes. Obviously
Great.
vanilla.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Kind of just hanging on for dear life. I guess it's my strength.
Yeah, it sounds familiar to me for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I've been grinding loom for a bit, so I'm a bit better at AD turning now than I was a month ago.
Yeah.
But on server 2, which was of course the best server, Piotrski was in the lead for a long time, which was really cool to see.
How was the break room?
It was really good. We had we
Good.
could eat
Nice.
we could eat the chairs, and we could
Orange slices.
yeah.
Yeah.
We even had a plant. So it's good
Fantastic.
fun.
Yeah, so I think these two maps work really well together. back to back.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what we have in store in the next couple of weeks. It's going to be interesting. I think Al knows what's coming up. I don't. I've been kept in the dark because I can't be trusted. I think that's.
You're in the
Al-
dark because I haven't decided yet.
Oh, I see. I see.
Pretty much.
Okay, I see. Yeah. Are you thinking are we going to do more double maps, or are we going to switch back to a single map
No
format?
idea.
No idea.
Haven't decided yet.
Decide now on stream.
I will not.
No. Worth a try.
Not yet.
Al still has his visor on, his cigarette hanging out of his mouth, and he's drowning in receipts. So just waiting for him to get the scores together.
Yeah, you can't
Double map.
speedrun score reporting. It's important business.
Kakna says, I think double map sounds better. After 20 minutes, people know what to do. Last 10 minutes of optimization. Yes, but it all depends on whether we have the amount of maps that we want for the number of weeks, and whether they're ready, fully optimized and tweaked. And you know, it depends. I think last week's map did benefit from that extra time. I feel like after half an hour, there was still stuff happening in 2nd to 8th place, at least on the first server that we were on. So yeah, it depends. For maps like this, and that's the reason why the 30-minute limit was decided, where they are in inverted commas simple strafe maps. Yeah, it definitely makes sense. There's no route choices to be made, but yeah, if there's some route variation, even an upper and a lower route variation, that can benefit from the extra time, I think.
Yeah, I think this is a good state that it is. I think a lot of people benefited from the extra time last week. On all servers, probably.
Yeah, I agree. What was the most annoying bit of this map? Because there's always one bit that's tricky.
Of this map?
Yeah. A diagonal middle bit.
Yeah, probably that, and getting the starts. Yeah, get good wall clips on the start bit. I
Yeah.
think, but this part right here, the kind of large open area, I only figured out towards the end. And then, of course, as it goes, then you start messing up the start, so you never get there. But yeah, but the first map was definitely my weakest part. There was the first little bit with the little ledge on in the water.
Yeah, to take that, you have to come out quite wide to take it reliably, I think.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you overshoot it.
Yes. So that was
All right.
tricky.
The scores should be ready.
Fantastic. Do you want a drum roll or something?
No. I reckon if anyone could sort out a drum roll, though, it'd be you.
Yeah, why not? Well, I've got hands and I've got a desk, so
Well, I thought you'd have a drum kit. Have you not?
I don't have a drum kit in my North London flat. 'Cause my neighbours would not like it, but yeah.
Unsurprisingly, night is still on night.
I do have a didgeridoo.
I really should have a thing that tells me about changes, like how it's changed. I can maybe learn that.
Yeah, we could probably add something to the spreadsheet to give us week 1 to whatever scores. I think we can do that in the future.
I feel like something's gone terribly wrong with the website. I'm gonna have to fix that.
Yeah, that's all right though. I think
Yeah,
I
yeah.
also may have forgotten to report some scores. I think I've missed some out.
I feel like was Suit playing the first map?
He didn't. No,
He
he
didn't
didn't
play,
make it in
no.
time.
Oh, okay.
So there,
And,
there were people who played round 3 that didn't play round 2.
All right.
Yeah. That is
If
known.
anyone does see any mistakes in the scoreboard, don't hesitate to tell me. I have all the raw data. I have all the information. I may have just input it incorrectly. I'm only human and I'm trying to do it as fast as I can. So if you do spot any mistakes, please tell me. I think I have forgotten to add some people, so I'm gonna have a double check everything there.
Yeah. Now I'll figure out what's wrong with the table on the website too. Something strange going on. But there's another thing to be said about just these kind of having it split up in servers, because it turns into kind of smaller competitions between the servers, which is really fun.
Yeah, I think that works. You don't want people who are of a slightly lower skill to be staring at scores and just be, thinking, what's the point?
Because I feel like at least our server was really, really even. The scores were jumping up and down all through the match. I think so. Good fun.
Kitchley2 says, I think you forgot to report a player from server 3 for map 2.
Yep. I'm fixing that now.
Knight says, this is time trials. You have no choice but to go as fast as you can. As you can.
Oh, okay.
It's the name of the game. Time and trials.
Alright, the scores from server 3 for map 2 should be in now. Oh yeah, I do.
So you got any maps on the go at the moment? Anything you're working on?
Yeah, I have one new map coming. I haven't worked on it for a while. I've been doing more work on last week's map, just kind of arting it up. But I have another one that I just need to figure out the end of.
Nice.
And I haven't decided if I want to submit it for this competition or just submit it.
Yeah, that's on that note. We are looking to continue this league for next month as well, possibly. So if we can get enough maps, that is. So if you're a mapper and you're interested in this event and you want to make maps for this event, please just DM me, let me know, and we can sort something out.
And it's if you are a mapper, then it's just kind of super fun to watch all these players just see your map for the first time and demolish it basically. But
yeah, it's the best.
if you, given your map, in your experience of seeing everyone run it, would you make any changes to it in retrospect?
Yeah.
What would you change?
I think that during tournament night, a lot of the things went more or less how I expected. But now I've seen people grinding it a little bit more, and the routes that I thought would be fastest aren't the fastest ones. So I have the large kind of final jump gap to the tower, and then possibly the super fast jump directly to the long final
Yeah.
straight, and that doesn't seem to be worth it.
Oh, really?
Unfortunately. Yeah. I think maybe the super fast one might be worth it. I'm not sure. But
Yeah,
I've
because I
never seen
think-
anybody
you
make
mean
it.
you mean the tower might not be worth it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So instead, you end up going round the right hand side,
Yeah.
and then yeah. Okay.
So that's the only kind of. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not going to change the layout now when it's on the leaderboard.
No,
So
I don't think you should. If anything, it adds a bit of interest to the map, even though it's not
Yeah.
faster. It's pretty fun to make that tower skip. So it's worth keeping in there just
yeah, I
for
agree.
just for the laughs.
But yeah, there's. I mean, I was prepared for. Of course, people are gonna find unintended routes, and that's part of the fun of making a map.
Did you intend for Knight to get the route where he just basically jumps across the big gap before the tower?
Like the section before from the kind of little houses.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
No. Yeah. No. Because I
didn't
logged
think
into
that.
the server a bit after, like that night, and I saw him do it, and I was just
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I
see
just
it
hadn't
possible.
realized at all that was gonna be possible. I looked at it and nah, that seems far. You can't do that.
I know.
I was wrong. Now even I've done it. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing we were talking about earlier, though, is once someone does something for the first time and you see it, it just kind of unlocks you in a way, and you're like, okay, now I can know where to put some effort, you know?
Exactly. Yes. You know what to grind.
Yeah.
When you have these kind of fast people setting the pace, and then you can just follow their lead, more or less.
Okay, scores are up. How long have they been up? A while?
Yeah, it's been up for a while. But we're also going to try and show Knight's PBs or world records at this point on the stream, if we can sort that out, Adam. The links are in the media channel on the racing Discord, but the second one I think is incorrectly cropped, so Knight's going to redo it. But yeah, it'd be nice to watch those.
Cool. Love a fast run. And Ninja still running and still unable to replicate his time of earlier, the 28.3. He's at 28.6. I'm watching him now.
Yeah, that'd be good.
But catch me up. The
Yeah.
first map was Mysticalist, right? Or
Yeah.
okay. I thought for sure the first map was random, but demo
Well,
came in and
Yeah, I think we were saying it's kind of an ode to Brandon. It was a Brandon inspired map for sure.
yeah.
All right, let's go. So this is the first map we watched tonight. This is Knight's PB on Mystically's map. Mystically's Brandon homage. So this is current world record, and I expect this map and Brandon's map will be going up on the leaderboards almost immediately.
Nice.
And look, it goes around at the end.
Yeah,
Just
I think
just play it again, Adam. Oh, right, it repeats anyway. Nice. Just keep it up for a little bit.
yeah, that ending, like we were saying during while it was happening, that maybe there is a time saving to go over the top,
Yeah.
but he's just got too much speed for that spacing to be like worth it for him, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
And he doesn't seem too inconvenienced by it,
No,
Which
not
is-
at all.
which is the impressive thing, really.
Mystic saying he thought that Knight would skip over the water completely at the start, as opposed to, I assume he means as opposed to using that little block and sort of in the middle.
Right.
So yeah, there's like a block here. Yeah. So he was expecting Knight to skip over it completely, which I didn't even think. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
I think we did. So I think we did see some people trying to do it, but like that
Yeah.
when I played the map in testing, that didn't even cross my mind. I was like, nah, no one's gonna do that.
Yeah, it didn't feel possible, but you know,
Anything is possible.
yeah, as we know now, and I'm sure it will happen again, given a little time.
Do we have the other one yet? No. Okay. That's alright. Oh, okay. Right, here we go. BR_Carmen.
So smooth. Yeah, and a complete absence of clipping there. Except here.
That clip though was smooth, isn't it?
Hmm. Yeah, that's pretty tasty. Well, that was a 27.4. I thought you did 27.3. I'm mistaken. No, that was his best, 27.409. And he did that in the 27th or 28th minute of the map, so still improving even at that late stage. Yeah, we can see the UPS now as well, which is
Lovely.
useful. An almost alien concept. Are we ever going to stop just taking the piss out of the absence of the UPS?
Almost certainly not.
Okay.
Look at this though. Right through there. That's so good. So smooth. Love it.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I think we've dragged on long enough, haven't we?
Yeah, we dragged our heels. It's been great though.
It's been fun, yeah.
Really nice to have two maps, both with a similar style, and see how people compare.
Chris,
Yes, mate.
what are you doing on Tuesday night?
On Tuesday night,
Yeah, at like let's say about
about 6:30.
like 6:30,
GMT?
yeah, GMT, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be reviewing some defrag, OG race, some defrag maps, some defrag demos with you. Am I not?
Aye. And where are we doing that?
I think I don't actually know, mate. Where are we doing
We're
that?
doing it here.
We're doing it here on
Yeah.
Tim Conlon.
On Tim Conlon, Mr. Tim Conlon. So Tuesday night, about 7 p.m. European time, we are going to be reviewing some defrag demos. So there's a weekly cup in defrag called the War Cup, and they have results. The results, I believe, are already available, but we won't be checking them out until Tuesday.
Yeah, we're basically breaking down international borders because,
Yeah.
you know, there are already these kind of streams for the Russians, but
Woody
but
does
not-
it for Russian and Russian.
exactly, but not for the English
No,
or for those who speak English. So
not for the English.
yeah, for England. Well, you're not English, so
No,
and you're
certainly
involved,
not.
so and neither is Adam.
Yeah, he's Welsh.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
he's Welsh. Well, all the British rainbow
Except the
is
Irish.
except the Irish.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And so, yeah, that's going to be awesome. And it will also be a good opportunity for people if they haven't played defrag and they want to know what it's all about. Al, I think, is a fountain of knowledge on defrag.
I don't know about that, but I know a bit.
Yeah,
I know a bit.
Well, let's do the first stream, and then if there are other people who know a bit more, maybe we can get them on in subsequent streams and have.
We'll get
a
some.
chat
We'll
with
have
them.
some guests. Almost
Yeah.
certainly have some guests.
Yeah, but yeah, it's all about Defrag, the OG race mode,
Yeah,
which is
we'll be checking that out on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. European time.
yeah, that'll be fun.
It'll be awesome. So
Bringing Defrag back.
yeah, Defrag is awesome. We still love Diabotical time trials, of course. We're still going to be doing this every week.
Yep.
But we're also going to try and do a weekly Defrag show. Maybe not every week, but you know, whenever we are available to do so, we'll try and make it. Like I say, these War Cups go on every week, regardless. So we can
Yeah.
just dip in, dip out.
And I think if there are enough people interested in, you know, kind of installing Defrag, getting it on their machines if they don't have it, and playing around with it, we can do some little community, you know, give them a map, a nice established map to play for the week, and check out
Yeah.
some demos, maybe do some reviews and give some help along the way, stuff like that. I think that would be great. So
Sounds
cool.
great.
Fantastic, Al.
Yeah, it's going to be great. So thank you, Narkos, for joining us and talking some shit with us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, mate. Look forward to seeing your next map whenever
Yep.
that comes.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, if we're moving into April as well, then I'm gonna leave this for the cup then.
Awesome.
Fantastic. All
Good
right,
stuff.
lovely stuff. Thanks
Alright,
everyone for
Thanks
watching.
for watching. Appreciate it.
Have a wonderful evening.
I'll see you next week.
Bye.